Yes, okay, mobile's just being dumb. Hey everybody, hello. Um, so like a solid hour before stream, I thought today was Sunday. um, so I was gonna just like, okay, I was trying to figure out what to do for uh, the upcoming week schedule. Hi, Ninetail. Hi dear, how are you? Good to see you. Better now, but first, before Thorn gets it. Um, yeah, so I don't know how long we'll be going tonight, because I have to be up. I'll let you all. Hi Thor, congrats on being first, dear. Hope we're doing alright. Good to see you. So I have to be up early tomorrow because my grandpa's funeral starts at like 11 something, but the viewing starts at 9:30. So I need to be up pretty early. So we will see how long we go tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Also, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. We'll see. I might just be exhausted tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah. I'm sorry, Nighttail. Hope you're doing alright. Hope you ate something today. I had the last of the lasagna. Thank you, Nighttail. Thank you, dear. I appreciate it. Sorry for chair noises. Sorry for chair noises. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That came out of nowhere. Yeah, so I think next weekend we'll do our affiliate celebration stream. Monday, I don't know what to do for it, because Monday is the date of my affiliate anniversary, but it's on a Monday, so I'd like to do something on the weekend so more people can stop by. And Saturday is my sister's birthday, so I probably won't be able to stream all day. And Friday, I don't feel like doing that on Friday. So yeah, it'll probably be next weekend after. Mushy? you want a thigh stream? Is that what you're saying? Or are you showing off new emotes, Ninetail? Those are cute emotes. Those are pretty cute. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. We're just playing it by ear. So yeah. We'll see. We'll probably do a thigh ASMR stream on Sunday. Either this Sunday or next Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Mm, 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 mm. Thank you for the smooch redeem, Nightingale. Thank you, dear. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. But did you eat today, Ninetail? Yeah, what day of the week is the 24th? What day? Because the 24th is when we're going to play Portal 2's co-op stuff with Sucrose. It's a Saturday, so it's in 2 weeks. Gotcha. Gotcha. What is? Oh. Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? Okay. Yeah, so it's like, what are my? We can set up the schedule tonight, but no, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. So we'll probably just be going to like 2 hours, maybe 2 hours 20 minutes. We'll see. We'll see. So, sorry if I'm low energy today. I was just tired. I was just kind of tired. This is a potato gasming? Is that what that is? Then why are you making me do squats? Why do you do this to me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. To the what? Yep. Yep. One second. So, um, I talked about it yesterday. I don't think anyone else cares, but I find it interesting. So apparently, right with Medizu shutting down, they apparently put up the announcement that they're shutting down, they're closing operations. Then they took it down and like turned off their social media or something, and then the Instagram is back or something. I don't know. It's really weird, and there was a supposed leak of the of Mike, the guy that made Medizu, um, saying that he was communicating with a person close to Mike apparently, and he was like, "Hey, Mike, are you actually shutting down or something?" And the board's forcing you out. That's why you made that announcement. It's like, no, that's not how it works. And apparently that stuff was photoshopped. So, um, yeah, it's just all sorts of crazy. Um, uh, yeah, so it's like, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on with the game. It is confusing. It's confusing. So, I don't know. Only time will tell, I suppose, if they're actually done. I don't know. Apparently people are getting refunds for their pre-orders. So I don't know if because their distributor, one of their main ones was like, no, they haven't told us that they're closing operations or anything. Um, but of course they're not part of the company. They're just a distributor. The word is hard. That word's hard. Um, and the company apparently hasn't filed for bankruptcy. I don't know if it's a publicly traded company or not. I don't know. But apparently they haven't filed for bankruptcy. I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. But like anybody looking outside in on this, that has been paying sort of paying attention to Mizu, like this was coming for a while. This was coming for a while. Um, so there's all these partner these Mizu partners, people that like local game store owners and stuff that have made videos talking about the shenanigans that the Medizu company pulled, and it's like, oh man, that's rough. That's not good. And like, um, not sending orders to stores. Like there's a guy in the UK, I think, so they have to ship it across the ocean to give him to stock, so he can stock a store with MetaZoo. It was like the only store in the UK selling MetaZoo, and apparently it was this whole ordeal. They various occasions the stock that they ordered from MetaZoo did not arrive, or was very late. And then when it did arrive, there was one time that they sent a duplicate order for free, I guess. So, yeah. And all the artists have quit that we know of. Yeah, so the company's a mess. And I don't think Bandai. I don't think Bandai would have any interest in purchasing it anyway. You know, that doesn't. I mean, maybe, but I don't see that happening. It might. Someone might buy it. Maybe just an individual might buy it. I don't know, and maybe it will continue. But yeah. So I think the game is fun, but if you want to play it, like, stay on top of like the quote unquote meta, or go to tournaments or whatever, there are staples, you could call them, like Magic's Soul Ring, and like the fetch lands, that kind of stuff. There's that kind of stuff in MetaZoo as well. Hi, Teto. Thank you for being here, dear. Thank you. Hope you're doing all right. Did you eat today? But yeah, and a lot of like the cards that you are like necessary. Family bring Chinese food. That sounds good. I'm not hungry, but that sounds good. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good, Teto. Yeah, so a lot of the cards that like you would need to be like successful at all in a tournament or playing the game competitively. Very good. Yes. Yep. Today's Wednesday. I keep forgetting what day it is. I'm tired. But like, there's a card called New Year's New Beginnings that was printed in the Christmas side set. It's not a core set, but a little side set in like Christmas season of 2021, like the year the game started. I think it came out. Yeah, so there was base set, and then that year, in like Halloween season, they released Nightfall, which has like spooky creatures like Wendigo. There's another different Mothman. There's like the evil bad guy of like the story, who's basically just weird Giovanni, pretty much just a guy in a suit. In that set, the Headless Horseman, Headless Coal Miner, the Jersey Devil is also in that set. And if you play the Jersey Devil, you have to make a blood-curdling scream, otherwise it dies when you play it. And in the Christmas set, which has like 19 or 20 cards in the set, there's a couple that are maybe like one that's like apparently like a must-have. I'd go get it if I could. But it's called New Year's New Beginnings, and it makes you and your opponent. Okay, Thorn. If you're gonna spam squats, you have to do the squats with me, alright? Okay? You've been here before. I don't know. Why are you saying hi, hi, hi now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At New Year's New Beginnings, um, it's the only way to get it is in the Christmas set, or by a single on like eBay or whatever. And it's the first time you're saying something out? Okay. Hi, Thorn. Hi. I hope you ate today. And I mean, the Christmas stuff isn't too expensive right now. And I got I have a New Year's New Beginnings card. But to get the Christmas set released in this little box, this like holographic box, with a couple packs. You know what we're gonna do for tomorrow? I see. And each pack had like 3 cards. Maybe it was 2. I think it was 2, and it came with like 3 packs. Maybe 4. I think it was 4. And New Year's New Beginnings. It basically does what like a basic trainer card in Pokemon does. It makes you and your opponent both dump your hands to the grave or the discard pile, and then you draw 7 new cards. So if it's like the only card in your hand, or your hand's full of junk that you can't use at the moment, you dump your hand, and then you can make your opponent dump theirs. And it's a really good card, but the only way to get it is in the Christmas packs. It wasn't so. One of the biggest problems I have with MetaZoo is that a lot of like the good cards are in like exclusive product. Like there's a Valentine's thing too, with Chibi Loveland Frogman. Loveland Frogman is a little frog guy who's wearing a wizard hat. He has a staff, and when the game first launched, Loveland or Frogman was a pretty big threat in the meta. And in the Christmas packs, there's a card called Mistletoe, and it's literally just to get rid of Frogman if your opponent is playing Frogman. Excuse me. Because MetaZoo said they're not going to ban any cards. They're not going to have a ban list. They're just going to print cards in the next set that are an answer to the current most dominant meta or deck strategy, whatever you want to call it. So for like the first little while, first few sets, Frogman was a big deal. So is Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus is still probably one of the best cards in the game. And you can have 4 of them in your deck. And Quetz has haste. In magic terms, he has haste. And he flies. And I think he has first strike. Maybe. He's stupid. He's stupid good. And you can have 4 copies. And there's a Chibi Quetzalcoatlus that searches him. And then there's Thunderbird. And Thunderbird searches Quetz too, or can be a stand-in for Quetz. Like, I think when the text on Thunderbird is, if it's on the field, its name is considered Quetzalcoatlus or something. I don't remember. There's so many ways to search Quetz. There's like neutral cards like colorless cards that let you just grab a beastie from your deck. And if you get a Quetz, um, you've pretty much won because it's very hard to deal with a Quetz. Now there's cards to deal with Quetz. But for a while it was like Frogman and Quetz were like the dominant strategies to water and lightning. Pretty much, I think. And then they printed some cards that can ground Quetz for a turn, take away its flying trait, so you can actually like attack it. Because if there's a creature with flying, it can't be attacked by a creature without flying, but a creature without flying can block a flying creature. Because they're like, flavor-wise, they're like swooping down to attack, right? But yeah, my biggest problem was that like most of the good cards, like staples that you want in like every deck, I hate. And, it's a little annoying that cards like that have to exist. But they were all in like these side sets, and at the time they were expensive because they had really good cards in them. Like the Mistletoe just gets rid of Loveland Frogman if you blow him a kiss. you pick him up and put him in the discard. And New Year's New Beginnings is really good. And in the Valentine set, there's a Chibi Frogman, and I can't remember what the Chibi Frogman card does. It probably searches Frogman, or does something else. So yeah, these and that made these side products. If you weren't able to get them from MetaZoo's site directly, you had to get them from scalpers, and it made these cards stupid expensive, which is not fun. Also, like, if you weren't like into MetaZoo, if you were like just looking at it, I don't know what I'm saying, but if you're looking at it from the outside, like from outside, if you weren't like participating in the game or collecting or whatever, it legit just looks like a FOMO pump and dump, whatever, and there are MetaZoo NFTs. It's really stupid. And the NFTs come with like exclusive cards. Like there's a 1/1 Mothman NFT that comes with a card, and I don't know where that card is. I don't know if someone has it. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. It's probably only valuable because it's the 1/1, right? But like, I liked it. I wanted to play it because it's cryptids, and I like cryptids, and I liked the art because it's supposed to emulate the Pokemon base set through like Rocket watercolor art style, right? And I think it does that. The game does that well. In most cases, there is art from like the first set that's like, ooh, this doesn't look that good. There's special gems in Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, I probably have to update. All right. Pay no mind to the Master Duel in the background. But yeah, I have to update. Okay. And yeah, so I was really annoyed that if you want to like play competitively, you have to have these good cards that are in side products, and if you want to compete in like a tournament, I mean, you don't need them to play the game, but they makes the game easier, I guess. I don't know. And there are cards like New Year's New Beginnings. There's a card called New Beginnings where you shuffle your hand back into your deck and draw a new hand, or if like 5 cards or something. You are second anniversary pack. Along the way, when you need to do that, purchase eligible packs, please check back. Okay. Oh, there's a bundle. I don't think I have enough for that bundle. Give me. Oh. What? Do I pick one? I get to pick one, I'm guessing. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. And if he. Oh, wait. And if he hollers, you. Wait, that only works if there's. 2 things. If he hollers, I don't remember what the rest of it is. You are the one. I guess we'll do this one. We'll do this one in the corner here. We got this guy. Oh, you get 2 packs? Okay. Left hand shark. Number 3 Numeron Gate. Gimmick puppet card. Forbidden Scripture. The Phantom Knights of Ragged Gloves. Phantom Knights Spear. Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon. The Phantom Knights of Torrent Scales. Okay. Oh, plus a special UR pack. Pick the very best one and UR. Okay, thank you, Torrent. I will try to remember that for next time. Alright, what is it? We got the Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardich. And it's a royal rare. That's pretty cool. It's a Link monster. Level 3 Link monster, 2100 attack. Plus, it needs 2 or more dark monsters. 2 plus dark monsters. During your main phase, you may send the Phantom Knights monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then set 1 Phantom Knight spell trap directly from your deck to your spell and trap zone. If a Dark Z's monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to while this monster is on the field, except during the damage step, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy it. You can only use each effect of the Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardich once per turn. Cannot be used as link material. Alright. Do I have any of these? Any of these relevant? I might have this one. I might have this one. I think I have this card. This card looks familiar. But I don't have the archetype at all. Okay. And what's this? How much is the second anniversary bundle? What is this? Rookie in return mutual follower campaign? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. See, well, 120 gems. Okay. It's the little rascal. Yeah, I think Tato is getting food. 3,000. You get a royal rare blue eyes. I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford this or get this. The sleeves are pretty cool. That's pretty cool. This is pretty cool too. This is pretty cool. But we have the Slifer thing. Okay. Thanks for letting me know that was a thing. No, Thorn. Um, yeah. So my biggest gripe with the game was that there were most of the good decent staples were in side products and were scalped to heck and back. Nowadays you can get the Christmas stuff that's not New Year's beginnings, I'm guessing, for pretty cheap. But you know how to someone tato? Huh? Huh? Again tomorrow? I will try to remember. We'll see. We'll see. Someone? I think he's getting a coffee or something, probably, I imagine. Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, so I found a channel on YouTube that is trying Medizu Commander. I don't know who here plays Magic. But Magic has a game format, where you have a 100-card deck and only one copy of a specific card, except for lands. Basic lands. Like basic resource cards. And maybe that'll summon Teto. I don't know. And you have one card in your 100-card deck is your commander, which is in a separate zone, and you can play it whenever you have the resources for it. And when it dies, it goes back to the command zone. It doesn't go to the discard. And you can summon it again for 2 more mana. But in Medizu, Medizu has 10 colors, I think. There's water, frost, fire, forest, earth, lightning, cosmic, dark, spirit, and neutral. I don't think I'm forgetting one. Maybe there's 11. I don't know. You did summon him. You did. You did. Little rascal is here. So building a commander deck for Medizu, because in Commander, in Magic, you can only have cards that are colors that are your commander's colors. So, Tato, you have to do the squats with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And in Magic, there are multicolored cards, and Medizu didn't have multicolored cards until Seance, which is like 2 sets ago. So they're a fairly recent addition, and I don't have very many. And most of them are not ones that you can only have one copy in your deck. So, yeah. What do you guys... Why did Teto lick and now Ninetail is chasming? What is happening? What are you guys doing? Um, so building a commander deck in MetaZoo, don't worry about. Okay, presents some difficulties, right? Because you can pick a leader, and do you make the leaders or your commanders in MetaZoo do they have to be rares? Because in Commander they have to be legendary creatures, but there's Pauper Commander where they have to be you can only play cards with rarity up to uncommon, so you can only play commons and uncommons. Or your commander is uncommon and the rest of the cards in your deck are common. And that's also kind of boring because lots of them. Thank you for the lurk, Thorn. Thank you. Most cards in my collection are not multicolored. So if I do that, the same deck building rules as Commander in Magic, I can only have monocolored decks, which is fine. But sometimes you want to dabble, like play elves with fireball. That's really dumb, but you could do that. And Magic and MetaZoo has 11 colors if you count neutral, I believe. And they all have type strengths and weaknesses like Pokemon types. So like forest, water, fire is like the trio, right? And then there's earth, lightning, and frost. And then those all play with the first three. And then there's light. Oh, did I forget light? I might have forgotten light. There might be 11. There's light, spirit, cosmic, and dark, and those have their own type advantages against each other. It's like, I think dark is weak to light, and light is weak to dark, and spirit is weak to cosmic or something. I don't remember. It's kind of confusing. So I built one. I built a MetaZoo Commander deck. I just did Frost because there's a couple Frost beasties that my brother didn't let me put in the cube. Excuse me. Goodness, sorry. And I want to play with them, so I built a deck around them that play with snow. If it's snowing or if the Snow Terra is active, they get a bunch of bonuses. Snow Snake. I don't think I put Snow Snake in the deck, but if it's snowing, Snow Snake is invisible, which means it can't be blocked or attacked or the target of spells. Maybe they can be targeted with spells. I don't remember. Yeah, and there's archetypes like I was working on a Sasquatch deck, a Bigfoot deck, because the Bigfoot card from Wilderness, if you have at the beginning of your turn, if you use his ability, and if you have 8 other untapped Sasquatches on your field, you win. I don't know how easy that is to pull off. But there's a few Sasquatch cards. And there's a Bigfoot from base set and a Bigfoot in Wilderness. And Wilderness's Bigfoot, I think, is better. You look for a bit for dinner. That's okay, Tato. Thank you for the alert, dear. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you for the alert, Tato. Thank you. So, yeah, I think I think it sounds like fun. MetaZoo Commander. I also have my draft cube, and I don't want to take anything out of my draft cube. Basically, I put like any power card or pretty strong card in the cube, um, so I don't have a lot left to build these commander decks, and I would like to build. Maybe I could build one for each color, maybe. Um, but a lot of my power cards for like most of my stronger water beastie cards are in the cube, so I don't know. I don't know. I want to build at least 4 decks, and so we can have like a pod or whatever they're called of 4 players. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, because there's a lot, like Metazu went like crazy in like its second year with all these side products. Like they did like skateboards that had um also Metazu has a reserve list, or had a reserve list, which means that there's specific cards. I don't know what cards are on the list, but there's specific cards that they won't reprint. I don't know what those cards are or how long the list is, but a reserve list is just stupid. um, but they went crazy. There's like, I think there's a couple like T-shirt crossovers with special promo cards. I don't know if the promo cards are just like, hey, this is a card that doesn't really do anything, but here you go with the shirt, you know. Because there's a couple promos like that. Like there was a Smokey the Bear promo that just says this person supports, uh, you know, doesn't like forest fires or whatever, and it doesn't do anything. um, so yeah. What's for dessert, Ninetail? Is it some pie? Pie sounds good. I think there's some chocolate pie left. I may eat it after stream. If no one else has eaten it then by then. Because it's pretty good. But yeah, if you want to buy into Metazu, like it, try it. Now's the time. Lots of stuff is pretty cheap. There's sellers on eBay selling the structure decks, just the structure deck and like the wrapper. Because the structure decks come with a deck and 1 booster pack, and then there's the release event boxes that come with a one of 6 decks that you don't know what deck it's going to be, and some of them are much better than others. But those come with 3 packs, and the pull rates in those 3 packs seem to be, at least in my experience, I haven't opened any from Native or Seance, but the pull rate for like hollows and rares and stuff seems to be higher than in like regular booster packs or in other products. So, yeah. But yeah, there's sellers selling just the decks, and some release event decks have the promo card, like the face card, the hollow full hollow card, in the wrapper, and some of them, I think the newer ones have them just in a separate little plastic booster pack thing, like a clear little booster pack wrapper. So be careful because some people would just they take that card, the hollow, and just sell the deck that just has commons and uncommons in it. Maybe some rares, actually. I don't know. But yeah, I think there's a seller on eBay selling decks out of the box, but they're still sealed in the little plastic wrapper for like less than $5. So if you want to try it with someone else, it's pretty affordable right now. I don't think this come with the rule book though. So the rules are there's videos on YouTube of people talking about how to play the game. So yeah. Excuse me, sorry. Why am I so burpy? I haven't been burping all day, and now I am. Is it because I'm talking? I don't know. I'm sorry. And yeah, and like also cards like Quetz and Frogman were selling for a lot of money. So if you didn't pull them in a box, you're kind of out of luck. Unless you wanted to pay like $20, $30 or whatever it was at the time for a Quetzalcoatlus. They're definitely not that much money now. At the time, I don't know why I did this, but oh, this ends tomorrow. Okay. The like skateboard thing. They did like a collab with a skateboard company, and they did a Quetzalcoatlus skateboard. I think the company's like Dimac or something. I don't know. And the Quetzalcoatlus card is really nice. Because Quetzalcoatlus hasn't been reprinted, and the card text in like base set is really messy. So the skateboard promo Quetz is like the only time it's been reprinted, I think, in a different set. And the art's different, and the card's better laid out. So I got it at an auction, and I was like, why did I do that? It was like $30. Maybe it was 20, I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure I made out like a bandit compared to what they were just selling for. But yeah, I don't know. Hi Haku, let me drink some water real quick and I'll get you your good boy. Good to see you, Haku. I hope you're doing alright. Hope your week's treating you okay. Yes, you do. Yes. I hope you ate today. good boy, Haku, good boy. You're a very good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Such a good boy. Good boy, good boy. Good boy, Haku, good boy. You want me to call you Papa, Senpai? You want me to call you Papa? Okay. Call me Papa. A smirking emoji. How are you, Papa? How are you? It's good to see you. Hope you've been well. Hope you got to eat something yummy today. Hope you ate today and drank water. How are you, Senpai? I'm doing alright. I'm just kind of tired. I can't stay up too late. Can't stay up too late. I gotta get up early tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow night. I might be too tired, but we'll see. We'll see. Did you eat today, Papa? And today was in the gym. I see. I hope that went well for you. I need to exercise more. I need to fix my sleep schedule first. For sure. It was good to see you, Papa. It feels like it's been a while. It might not have been a while. It just feels like it has. Thank you for the bits, Papa. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you. I need to add bit emotes. I need to draw some bit emotes or something. I just don't know what to make them. Maybe we could draw like a ding dong emote, like the Twinkie. But make it a tiered emote. And a bit emote. Maybe a chocolate Twinkie. Maybe we could draw a chocolate Twinkie and make it a bit emote. Maybe I'll do that another time. I do that right now actually, but I think I'm too tired. Sorry for chair noises. One Mizu card that I don't have, I don't even know if it's good, is Mothman from base. Like, base set, I don't know if he's even good. There's quite a few Mothman cards. There's a few. Oh my goodness, that's quite the text box there. There's base set Mothman, then there's promo Mothman from a blister pack. That's actually a really good card. Excuse me, sorry about that. Then there's Mothman from Nightfall, which isn't as good as promo Mothman. But it searches for a specific card, and the bad guy in the MetaZoo universe that's basically just weird looking Giovanni. But base Mothman, when this page is contracted, you may have target opposing caster bookmark until they have 7 pages in their chapter. Name any non-aura page, then reveal a random page from the chosen caster's chapter. If it is the page you named, they lose the game. If not, place this page in your chapter into your afterlife. So that seems not that great. When its attack does do 100 base damage, which is pretty good. That's not too bad. That's more than Quet's. That's pretty high damage actually. But if you use but he has to live through his contract effect. You have to guess the card in your opponent's hand correctly, otherwise Mothman in your whole hand are discarded. So, you may have, so it's not an obligation. You don't have to use that effect. Okay. But you can. Yeah. And that's 2nd edition. So the base set, they had like a Kickstarter, and it was like a really successful Kickstarter. So like base set 1st edition are like the Kickstarter boxes, and those still go for a decent amount of money. But they reprinted the set with 2nd edition, so people could actually like get their hands on the game. And those boxes are pretty cheap. Let's see, how much are they? I think Wilderness boxes, like booster boxes from the Wilderness set, they printed way too much Wilderness. Like I think I opened like 3 boxes of Wilderness. Like I have a lot of it. Yeah, $32. That's about right. That sounds about right for base set. Even Nightfall, which Nightfall had been selling for quite a bit for a while, has gone down in value, which is fine. It doesn't bother me. Like this one you can buy now for $25. Oh, that's bulk. That's bulk. That's not the whole box. Oops. see. Is there one that's not in auction? Okay. This one's going for $47.99, $6 shipping. Okay. I think that's like more expensive than base, wilderness, and UFO. So I don't know why that Nightfall is worth so much. I don't know. I mean, there's Wendigo, there's the Nightfall Mothman, but that card doesn't do too much. I don't know what card in Nightfall is so valuable. Maybe just because it's a cool set, and that's why it goes for so much. I don't know. I don't know. Hi, Ninetail. Oh yeah, Mezu also, the last set they did, I don't know when it came out, but the last set they released was a crossover with My Melody Sanrio characters, and it did not sell very well. Like, I think the big product is like 100. They were charging. They wanted $150 for it, and that's just ridiculous. And the booster box, like, I looked at some of the cards in the set, and I think the cards in the set are only chibis, like baby versions of other cards, which some of them are really good. But to buy a whole booster box for it, that just seems kind of overkill. You're in ads? Okay. Let me know when you're back. But a lot of the art in the My Melody set is pretty cute. They're pretty cute. I don't know if I would buy a box. But the art's pretty cute. Like, Chibi Snow Snake is cute. They did another Chibi Quetzal that's different. This one doesn't search for Quetz. They're really cute. A lot of them. Oh, Chibi Unicorn is cute. You're back. Welcome back, Ninetail. Welcome back, dear.
Ninetail, you're a very,
are. Yes, you are. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Mwah. 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 Good girl. Good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Shh, 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 shh. You're a very good girl. Dingo Ninetail, thank you for the redeem, dear. Thank you. Those are cute emotes. Oh, Cuddles emote. That's cute. That's cute. Oh, those are cute. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, so Medizu got this exclusive, you know, to collab with My Melody and other Sanrio characters. It's mostly Melody. Or Kuromi. Excuse me. Oh, and My Melody. Okay. But I think it's just those two mostly. I think it's just My Melody and Kuromi. And apparently they speculatively, this is all speculation, but apparently Medizu wanted like 20 million in profits, and they sold like a quart. Like, I think there was there's an article out there where they printed like 10,000 boxes or whatever, and they sold like 1,670 or something. So, and the article was like, "This is great. What, they sold great?" And like, no, it did. That's not even like a quarter, right? That's maybe I'm not good with math, but that doesn't seem to be very good. um, but yeah, and I don't know why it's the boxes of this are still selling for 70. I mean, some of these chibis are pretty good. A lot of them are just like reprints of older beastie cards, older creature cards, whatever you want to call them. But they're just flavored as chibis and have 5 hit points or whatever. A lot of them just basically do the same thing. Some of them search their non-chibi counterparts, and some of them are literally just the non-chibi versions, but maybe a little worse. So, yeah, like these cards are really cute. Like, if I could get my hands on some for cheap, that'd be pretty cool. But I'm not holding my breath or anything about it. I mean, this person on eBay is selling a whole lot of it. They just took the hollows out, but they kept the rares in. Thank goodness. There's meanies out there selling lots of Medizu bulk, and they take the reverse hollows out, which is fine. I mean, there's some rares that only come in hollow, which is annoying. but some of them take out the rares too for whatever reason. I don't know why, but they do, and it's a little annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying because like the rares are what you want, really. I mean, some of the uncommons are pretty good. Some Medizu uncommons are pretty good, at least play wise. But like there's not too much value in non-hollow rares. I don't know why they take them out. Maybe they sell them in a different lot. It's just that are just rares, which I guess I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, yeah, we'll see. Did you drink water today, Ninetail? I might take tomorrow's stream off the schedule just in case. Because I don't know how I'm going to be feeling tomorrow. Especially since we're playing Baldur's Gate that day. So, yeah. I think I'm just going to take it off the schedule. And we'll go from there. Just so people don't get upset that I don't go live tomorrow and it says it's on the schedule, right? So. Oh. So, I don't know who remembers, but Crunchyroll bought Funimation, and then they bought Funimation, and like immediately, or like after that anime season, they're like, okay, we're not gonna put anything new on Crunchyroll. You can or on Funimation. You can still Funimation. You can still access your Funimation stuff, but there won't be any new anime, or dubs maybe. I don't know. So there was anime like trapped on Funimation for a while. So, yeah. And I have the I have like the basic Crunchyroll tier because I don't need the thing where they send you like a thing every year or whatever. I can still hear the little Funimation jingle in my head. And for some, like, there's a few anime on Crunchyroll where it'll still do the ding thing, like the Funimation little thing, before an episode starts. I can't remember what anime it was. It was an older one, I think. But yeah, so one, two, three, 4, 5. I don't think I've gotten an email about a price increase, so I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's like $7.99 or something, or it's like $10. I don't remember. Excuse me. Oh, so they're doubling the annual fee from like 54 to like $100. That's ridiculous. And I don't know why. I guess you would subscribe annually to not have to worry about the monthly thing, right? I guess. But I don't know. But if you bought anything digitally on Funimation, you will no longer be able to have access to that content. So that's really dumb. I don't know why they're doing that. Can you even buy anime digitally on Crunchyroll? I mean, you could buy Blu-rays and stuff, right? But can you buy? I don't know. It is sad because Funimation was where I got into anime. Like, when I started, I just watched Funimation for free. I used it for free, so I had to watch ads, and it was the same like 3 ads. Like there was no variety in ads. It was like this was like mid 2020 or like early 2020, I think. Senko was new, the anime with the fox lady, the fox spirit goddess lady that cooks for the guy, right? That was like new, so it was whenever that was around then, because you could only watch the like first 3 episodes for free. You had to pay for, you had to subscribe to get access to the rest of them. And you can merge your Funimation watch history and queue and stuff with your Crunchyroll account, but I don't care. Everything I watched on Funimation I'd finished, I'm pretty sure. So, like, that's where Funimation is where I binged Shield Hero seasons 1 and 2 in like 2 days. And watched Overlord and stuff. So, yeah. Like I download I chose Funimation instead of Crunchyroll. I mean, I didn't pay for both for a while. At one point, I was using Funimation and Crunchyroll because Crunchyroll you could watch stuff for free, but you had to wait a week till because the other stuff that it was premium to watch it the same day it released, right? But you still watched ads, and it was still like most of it was ads for Crunchyroll stuff. Like My Hero Academia or whatever. And sometimes there was once where the ads would not stop, like they just kept going. Because it was usually like a minute and a half or whatever of ads. So what I would do, I would have Crunchyroll on one tab, and then I would have a YouTube tab. And when ads would start, I would mute the Crunchyroll tab or whatever, and then watch like a minute and 30 seconds of a YouTube video, and then go back. But there was one time the ads just kept going for like I even like forgot about it or something, and I got lost in this YouTube video, and I went back and like the ads had played for like 15 minutes. Like I was alright, I'll just wait, I guess. And all I had to do was refresh the page, but yeah. And Funimation, you had to watch ads, and most of it was for like, because around that time there was like this DC Comics like convention or whatever with like James Gunn and I don't remember. And it was like the only ad, and it was awful. It was awful. And then eventually I just got tired of it. Like I think I did the free trial thing to watch Senko, and then I just gave it because I think Funimation was cheaper too. I think it was like $5.99. You catnapped a Toby? Nice, nice. Everybody needs a Toby. Do I still have the Funimation app installed on my phone? I do. I do. Oh, alright. It was really weird when the merger happened, because they're like, we're not gonna add any new content to Funimation, because like Funimation just gotten like Naruto like a few months ago or something. Because like I remember you could comment, or you can comment under an episode or whatever. People are like, "This is corporate. Just get Naruto already." And they did get Naruto, like the like old Naruto, right? They might have had gotten Shippuden. I don't remember. I didn't watch it on Funimation anyway. But yeah, it was really weird because like Funimation won't be getting any new content. We'll finish some dubs or what. I can't even remember if they said they were gonna finish dubs. But you still pay for it. But there won't be any new content, and I don't know if there's still anime stuck on Funimation. I don't know. I don't know if there is. I think Ari Ferretta was stuck there for a while, and then the new season started or whatever, and Crunchyroll got it. I don't know if they had. I think the first season though was still stuck on Funimation, but they had the second. They got rights to air the second season or whatever. So it was a little confusing, I think. But yeah, the Funimation thing is just kind of nostalgic because when I was younger, me and my siblings would watch Sergeant Frog on Netflix. I think it was Netflix, and it did like the Funimation you should be watching that thing. That was pretty good. Um, I don't really remember much about Sergeant Frog except like there's a mom in it and she's got big boobas. And one of them makes a big mech based on the mom, and it's got big boobas and there's missiles in the boobas. Something like that. And my dad was sitting there watching it with us, and my dad's like, "What is this?" It's like, "I don't know, Dad. It's just a silly show about frog aliens." Like we weren't expecting there to be a shower scene with the mom, and then the engineer frog is like, "Oh hey, I'm gonna make a mech because I saw that lady in the shower." It's just weird. I don't know if I don't think we finished Sergeant Frog. I don't know how much Sergeant Frog there even is anyway. But yeah, it's weird. Maybe I'll try watching Sergeant Frog again. I don't know. Maybe it's awful. Is it on Crunchyroll? Is it on Crunchyroll? So now, like, the only rival to Crunchyroll is High Dive, and High Dive has a few things on it that are pretty good. What's it called? The Dangers in My Heart is really good. It's got Dark Gathering and Eminence in Shadow. I think they got rights to Love, Chinibo, and Other Delusions, the OVAs and stuff too. Um, so there's some good stuff on there. And Call of the Night, I still need to. I have like 9 volumes of Call of the Night it's manga that I still have to read. I still have to read that. Oh, and Reincarnated as a Sword is on there as well. That came out a while ago. Like last year? Was that last year? Or was that 2 years ago? I can't remember. Oh, Sergeant Frog is on 7 seasons, 385 episodes, or something like that. That's a lot of Sergeant Frog. Frog episode. Oh, okay. Each season is 51 episodes long. Holy moly. That's a lot. That's a lot. Wait, do they not have the dub? They don't have the dub? Okay, maybe they'll get the dub before they shut down Funimation, because Funimation did the dub, and we watched the dub, so I don't know if I could watch Sergeant Frog subbed. I don't know if I could do that. Excuse me. Or maybe the rights to the dub are stuck somewhere else. Maybe it's still with Netflix, I don't know. I don't know. It's really sad that like there's 2 anime subscription services. High Dive and Funimation, or Crunchyroll, excuse me. Disney gets some. Disney Plus gets some anime, and then like there's that anime that looks really cool. I think that anime about them dungeon cooking or whatever it's called. The manga looks really cool. I wish I would watch it if I had access to it, but it's stuck in Netflix jail for the foreseeable future. I mean, it's still airing, and we don't have Netflix anymore, so I didn't get to finish Uncle from Another World. I have the manga, some volumes of the manga of Uncle from Another World. I like it. The art is very cultured, though. The art is very cultured. Um, yeah. Yeah, it's sad. Hi, 90. Hi there. How are you? Good to see you. Mwah. Hope you're doing okay. Oh, I still have to finish Ancient Magus' Bride. I still have to finish that. Is it still being in the process of being dubbed? I can't remember if I was watching it dubbed or not. I think it was. Oh, there's a movie? Or is it OVA? Oh, it's dubbed in Dutch? Cool. You're good? Good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. 90. Mwah. So, I guess this is breaking news? Or I guess it's a few hours old. But Crunchyroll, uh, they merged with Funimation in 2022, right? And Sony is sunsetting Funimation in April. What a great thing! And they're raising their annual sub price. Crunchyroll is raising their annual price from $54 annually to $100 annually. So if you're the Ultimate fan, you're now paying double the cost for like what added value. But that doesn't go effect until April, I think. So I have like the lowest tier because I didn't need like the only reason to sub to the highest tier was to like get like the little gift that they send you like every year or whatever it was. That I don't remember. It's been a while. um, but yeah, I'm gonna miss the ding Funimation sound and the one the intro is like whoosh, 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 and then it's got like voice. I don't know how to explain. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And I'm just kind of sad because, oh, and if you bought digital purchases on Funimation, you will no longer have access to those because they're not merging that part with Crunchyroll. So you're out of luck. Did you eat today, 90? Did you drink water? Eat another big burrito? That sucks. Yes, it does. Totally. But like they're owned by Sony, and Sony was like gonna shut down like their digital media purchases or whatever, and then you would lose rights because they didn't sign or the rights to those properties were ending that or something. I don't remember what happened. It was like Discovery shows or something. And Funimation was the service I went with when I wanted to get into anime, and when I like got into it, because like before like the pandemic, the only anime I'd watched was Pokemon, Naruto, um, I guess Sergeant Frog that I was talking about a few minutes ago, Sergeant Frog, um, and Dragon Ball Z Kai on WB4 Kids on Saturdays because it was the only thing on besides Cubo. And Cubo shows, I mean, they had 123 Penguins, and some episodes of 123 Penguins was pretty good. But like Cubo, most stuff on Cubo I found boring. And it was on. Cubo used to be a weekend only thing uh, growing up, and then they made it so it was like an everyday thing because PBS Kids would air till like 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. or whatever. So in elementary, my elementary we got out of school at 3:25. Unless it was a Friday, then we got out at 1:25. Um, Hi, Schmeety. Hi, Schmeety. Thank you for the follow, dear. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay. I do ASMR every Wednesday and Sunday evening. And the rest of the week we play games. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow night. I got some stuff going on tomorrow. I have to get up early. So we'll see how I'm feeling. Excuse me. But yeah, I hope you enjoy your stay. If you have a favorite trigger, let me know. I'll be happy to do it for you. Oh yeah, I was talking about something, and I think I went on a tangent and then that went on another tangent. um, anyway, I get out of school in elementary. I'd walk home, and then like um, and then the only thing left for PBS Kids that day, for the block or whatever, was like a couple episodes of Arthur and maybe something else. I don't remember. I just remember Arthur, and then it would swap from PBS Kids to just PBS programming, which is for grown-ups, not I want cartoons. So Cubo used to be, at least in my area, it was just a weekend thing, and then it became a daily thing. So after school, the only thing to watch on TV, because we didn't have cable, unless we wanted to watch a movie on a DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. I think Blu-rays were a thing at the time. Maybe, I think we were still getting Netflix on discs at that time. But the only thing to watch besides like PBS stuff was Cubo, and the Cubo stuff was kind of boring. And it was like most of it was like Marvin the Tap Dancing Horse, 123 Penguins. Like I there wasn't like I don't remember ever seeing Inspector Gadget on Cubo, but apparently it was. It was the last thing, depending on where you were, your area. It was the last thing Cubo aired before they shut down last year. It was an episode of Inspector Gadget, and it cut the feed cut like halfway through the episode. They didn't even get through the episode. Depending on where you lived, I'm guessing time zones and all that. But it was all like boring stuff. Like we didn't get the one with the monster, the yellow monster with the red polka dots. I think I remember the show with like the boy, and then he's got like dinosaurs or something in a bucket, and then they get bigger or something. I don't remember. I have vague memories of that. Maybe. Um, and Lamb Chop Sing Along. There was Lamb Chop Sing Along, and that show gave me nightmares. Those puppets were scary. They were scary. Um, there was an episode of Lamb Chop. I can't remember what happened, like what the plot was. Um, Welcome back, Papa. Welcome back. Thank you for being here still. But there was an episode of Lamb Chop Sing Along where like one of the puppets. I don't remember much. I just remember it scared me. It was like someone like grabbed like the lady's hand. She passed away a few years ago, right? I think. But you got banned by every two VTubers. Oh, why is that? Were you being bad? What happened? You don't have to tell me. Please don't tell me if it's too personal. I don't need to know. um, oh, that's fine. This is a mature stream, so just take care of yourself, alright? That's why. Just be careful, because the way, depending on how you phrase that, it could get your account banned from like Twitch, like all of Twitch. So, um, yeah. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Lamb Chop. So there's this episode of Lamb Chop where they like hold hands or something, and then they're like, haha, you're mine or something. I don't remember. It was like a joke, like a prank that one of the characters pulled. And I don't remember if I finished that episode or not, but it like scarred me. I was scared that like when we went to the store, I remember we went to Walmart or the grocery store down the street. I went with my mom, and we got out of the car, and I was like scared that someone was gonna jump out, grab my mom's hand, and like, oh, your mom has to come with me now. I held her hand. I was like, no, like I was scared for a while. I think that someone was gonna come steal me or my mom. Then I'd have to go with them because they held my hand or they held my mom's hand. Like I was legit scared, and it was really dumb. Like that's dumb to be scared of, but I think it's 13. But I don't know. I don't know. I have the mature thing on there because of the smooches. That's why. Because from what I recall, Twitch considers kissing or kisses sexual content, so I have to have that on. Yep. But like I was scared, like someone was gonna jump out and like grab my mom's hand and like you have to come with me now because I held your hand. Sorry, kid, or something. I don't know. It's really dumb. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. But don't tell people your age. Don't tell people your age. Okay. Because I think that's against Twitch's TOS or something. I don't know. Don't give people your personal info. Don't do that. Your mom pranked you? No one pranked me. It was just little me being really scared and paranoid because of an episode of Lamb Chop Sing Along. So, uh, I don't know who's here, but that probably tracks. If you know me, if you know it, yeah, that makes sense, right? Because you know, I'm talking about it a few times, right? But I was raised Mormon, and I thought that you know, um, if you pray for something and you pray hard enough and then you work for it, that you in prayer can do anything, right? So I prayed. I don't remember if this lamb chop thing was before or after second grade. Because in second grade, my teacher would do like, she would read us like storybooks, right? Picture books or something every once in a while. And we'd all sit on the floor or whatever. And she'd sit in the, sit, and then we'd all sit around her and she'd um, read us a story. And I'd go sit in the corner away from everybody. And then I'd sit there with my arms folded, my head bowed, and my eyes closed so tight. And I prayed probably the hardest I've ever prayed in my life. Probably um, like the most earnest prayers ever of a me when I was like 8. I was 8 or like 9, maybe. I was, yeah, second grade. This probably 2008, so I was probably 8. um, but like, I would pray so hard for. I'd be like, and I would pray for because second grade was when I discovered animorphs, and I was like, they can turn into animals. I want to turn into animals. That's why Beast Boy was my favorite Teen Titan, because he can turn into animals. Um, but I would sit in the corner and I would pray super hard for and plead Heavenly Father to give me the ability to turn into animals. And I'd be like, I promise I'll use it for good. I won't do bad things with the power. I'll beat up bad guys or whatever, I'll be good. And then I would, and then when I was younger, I lost a plushie. Or I lost track of a plushie, and I was really upset. And my parents were like, "Well, you can pray for help to find it, but if you pray for something, you have to work for it. You can't just sit there." Obviously, it's because God wouldn't just levitate the plushie in front of my face, right? He wouldn't like lift it up from the corner of the room where it was, sitting on like some like those plastic cabinet things that you see at Walmart. Plastic filing cabinets. It was sitting on top of one of those in the corner of my room, next to my bed, and I just had to turn around to see it, or it was in the closet. I don't remember. Obviously, God wouldn't do that because, He's not real. But because yeah, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Because you pray and then you work on something, and then you do your best to do it, right? And then and then God will help you if He wants to. So I prayed really hard for help to find my plushie. I found it, and I was like, yeah. And then that was like, prayer works, right? I found my plushie. So when I was in second grade, I was like, okay, this is how it works. I just have to pray really hard, and then work for it. And to work for it, because in Animorphs, they touch the animal, and then they think, they like picture the animal in their head, right, or think about the animal, and then they slowly turn into it. It's not like instantaneous. They sit there for a little, like 5 minutes or whatever, and then to turn into the animal. So I'd pray really super hard. The hardest I'd ever prayed. Um, uh, and then I would sit there for like maybe 5 more minutes in the corner while my teacher's reading the book, and I'd picture an animal really hard. The animal I remember most is like a border collie, or whatever, the breed of dog that like goes to get help when the boy falls down the well. That one, like the really pretty dogs with like the brown and white fur, with like the really fuzzy, like they have the really poofy neck fur, right? um, that dog. I don't know why I pictured that, and not like a dinosaur or something like a tiger. um, but I pictured that. That's the one I remember picturing. I don't know if I did that one every time. And I'd sit there and picture really hard, and then I was like, I could feel my arms like tingling, like the hair on my arms or whatever would stand up. I don't know. It was probably just windy, or there was a breeze, where I was psyching myself up, right? And I'd be like, I can feel my fingers shrinking into paws, and then I'd open my eyes, and it'd just be me looking at my hands, and then I'd be like, okay, it didn't work this time. I didn't pray hard enough, or I didn't think hard enough about the border collie. And so I did that for a while, and I was like, okay, well, I guess God just doesn't want me to have the power to turn into animals. um, and that's probably why I was so paranoid about the lamb chop episode, because I was like, oh my goodness. Because you're a little kid, and it was really dumb, but it was like really scary for me. Really scary. I remember opening, I think it was 8, because I think I remember I got out of the passenger door, because you can't sit in the passenger seat until you turn 8. That's also when you're baptized in the Mormon Church. When you turn 8, you're baptized. Sorry. I remember getting out of the car. I think we parked next to one of the spots where you put carts away. Yeah, we parked like next to one of the parts where you put away your carts, and I was like scared someone was gonna jump out and hold hands with my mom, and then my mom would have to leave with them. But it didn't last very long. It was probably like a week, and then I got over it, or something. Or I told my mom or my dad, and they're like, "No, that's not how that works, son. That's not how that works. It was just lamb chop." But yeah, lamb chop was creepy. That was pretty creepy. if anyone has any redeems that they would like to get or redeem, please do so in the next few minutes because we'll be raiding out here soon-ish. In like 8 minutes. There's a plan anyway. That's the plan. Excuse me. Need some food? Okay, Chang, thank you for the lecture. Thank you. I hope your food's yummy. We won't be live too much longer, but thank you for stopping by, dear. It's good to see you. Hi, Star Girl. Hi, dear. How are you? Good to see you. Just relaxing a little before you go to sleep. I'm good. I'm good. Just tired. I need to get to. I need to get to bed soon because I have to get up early. So I think we're gonna raid out here in a few minutes. I think we're gonna raid guilty because I haven't raided guilty in a while. I haven't seen guilty in a while, so we're gonna raid guilty. But thank you everyone for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow, Smitty. Thank you. It means a lot. I hope you enjoy your stay. I don't know if I'll be alive tomorrow. I took the stream off the schedule just in case. But if I do, it probably won't be Baldur's Gate because I'll probably be tired. So it'll probably be something else. I don't know what. Maybe Wobble Dogs. We haven't streamed Wobble Dogs in a while. We still have to get wings. But yeah. Let's get the raid started here, and then I need. Let me swap my headphones over so I can hear my desktop real quick. Alright. I'm gonna go find something to munch on and get to bed. Nice spell, alright? Alright, we're gonna go right guilty. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for being here, Smeedy. Thank you. I'll be doing ASMR on Sunday. And then, so I can sleep. Thank you, Nighty. Good night, dear. Thank you for the follow, Smeedy. Thank you. I do ASMR every Wednesday and Sunday. And the rest of the week we play games. I think Friday we're playing Koromon, which is a monster catching game, like Pokemon. And we're playing Stardew on Saturday. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, because I got stuff to do. I've got a date tomorrow. I have to get up early. But we'll see. I don't know. But thank you all for coming. Good night, Nighty. Good night, Stargirl. Good night, Smeedy. Good night, Senpai. Good night, Cheng. Good night, Thorin. Good night, Nighttail. Good night, Haku. Good night, Teto. Be nice to Guilty. She does ASMR. She's really good at it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Mwah. Love you guys. Brush your teeth. Drink water. Get good sleep. Bye.